I firmly believe that you're either working towards what you want or you're working for what you need. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another growth talk. Today, I would like to talk about how it is that we compartmentalize the word work, honestly. So a recent study showed, like really interesting study showed that 30% of the people in the study, it's like 1,000 people in the study, men, women, all different ethnicities. 30% of people in the study, we're talking about learned associations when it comes to words. Their brain automatically, 30% of them, their brain automatically heard pain when they hear the word work. Like that's the learned association that they have to work is pain. That it's something that they don't want to do, it's something that they have to do. They have found ways to justify it as a necessity, but have demonized it nonetheless. Now, I'm somebody who really believes in the power of your words, in the sense more of how you word what you say. Honestly, like I don't even say good morning. Like when people, everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning. It might seem a little like a little over the top or a little out there, but I don't believe in saying good morning just because I'm not trying to mourn the day. Might seem a little over the top and cheesy, but that's just me. Like I believe in the power of words that deeply that like I don't even say good morning. If you say good morning to me, often I'll go right into, hey, how are you, or whatever, or I'll say rich arisings or richest arisings, which essentially means the same thing of what people believe the words good morning means, which they do mean, but like I believe that words can have double meanings, and depending on the energy that we put behind them, can be a little bit dangerous there. But anyways, back to the topic today. We're talking about how people view work. Now, you know what I mean? Like if work for you is, like if you're a roofer, or you frame houses like I did for years, then work to you might seem like the hard thing. It's the thing that you gotta do. Like you gotta pay your bills, you gotta this, you gotta that, so you've got to work. Now, then there's other people who, you know what I mean? They look at it in the frame of like they get to work. Like it's another opportunity to get up and seek fulfillment and move themselves that much closer to what it is that they're pursuing. And it takes the work to close that gap. Like the gap between where you are and where you want to be. The only thing that closes that gap is work. Like you have to put in the work, honestly. And I don't know why it's become such a demonized topic, or a demonized word rather. Like it's literally like to have a 30% return rate on a learned association as work associated with pain. That's not good. Like that's really not good. And like that just goes to show the power of words. But like you have to get up and put in the work. Like I firmly believe that you're either working towards what you want or you're working for what you need. Now one comes with a very front end loaded intention to be able to be working towards what you want. You need to know what you want. You need to know the steps in which acquiring what you want is gonna, like what the steps needed are gonna be. It takes a lot more intention and understanding, but nonetheless, like you are going to work day in, day out. Everybody's going to work. You're either working hard not to work, you're either working hard to stay focused on what you believe you should be working on, or you're working on what you're working on. And a lot of people, they spend 8 hours of their day working on tasks towards the whole of another person's goal. They're not even moving their personal needle forward. Like, God bless them if they find fulfillment and joy in their job, whether that's through the community parts of it, or like the actual tasks, what they do, the knowledge needed to do what they do. Like, if they find joy in that, then God bless them. But like, geez, I'm losing my train of thought here. Honestly, something's happening outside my window there. I got a little distracted. The window cleaners are outside my window. But yeah, no, like, honestly, summarize it back. Like, you need to, it's important to check your learned associations to words, how words make you feel, but it's really hard to kind of do on your own, like as an introspective personal assessment. It can be done. And like, I still do implore you to, you know what I mean, go and do some digging. Because like, if something as simple as the word work rings out as something so treacherous as pain, then that's not good. So you should probably do a little check-in, see what your learned associations are. And work is not a bad thing. Work does not have to be negative in any way. I believe it has its yin and its yang. Like, there's a positive and a negative aspect to work. Like, there's always going to be work that you don't want to do. There's always going to be work that you do want to do. But irregardless of the demarcation between the two, there's always going to be the work that has to be done. So, like, if you could earmark how you feel about it in a positive fashion, that's probably for the better, because like, it's going to happen irregardless of how you feel about it. You are going to work. And like I said, like, you're either working towards what you want or you're working for what you need. And one comes with great intention and the other is just autopilot, just doing what needs to be done in the day because that's what's been placed in front of you by somebody else who's operating from a place of intention. So work can have such a different association. So do a little digging today and figure out what your word association is when it comes to the word work. And if you don't do anything else today, get up and put in some work. Now let's grow together.